Welcome back to MarketVelugu, Light on Markets. There's a reason I passed for the last 2 weeks. Not because nothing was happening, but because too much was happening. And sometimes, when markets move this fast, day-to-day analysis actually makes things worse. It creates noise, confusion, and emotional reactions. So the pause was intentional. I wanted to step back, let the moves play out, and give you time to observe the structure, not just the price. Because in markets like this, structure matters more than the price. And now that things have settled a bit, we can finally ask the right question. The reset is done. So what comes next? Let's start with silver. Silver went from $120 all the way down to $60. And now it's sitting in the low 70s. That kind of move feels like a crash. But if you step back, this is not a breakdown. This is what a leverage flush looks like. Silver didn't just go up, it went vertical. And when something goes vertical, it doesn't correct gently. It resets violently. Now look at where it is. It didn't collapse to the old levels, or it didn't lose the entire move. It's stabilizing. And that tells us one thing. This move was not rejected, it was cleaned up. And for the past 3 months, the Shanghai price has been trading at a premium of over $10 compared to COMEX. Physical demand is still strong, even while paper price is correcting. So what you're seeing on the chart is not weakness in silver itself. It's weakness in positioning. Paper got flushed, but physical demand is still holding. And that's why even after such a violent move, silver is stabilizing and not collapsing. Now let's look at gold and copper together. Gold corrected, yes, but structurally it held. Higher lows, steady trend, no panic. That's important because gold is not behaving like a speculative asset. It's behaving like a monetary anchor. And what about copper? If the global economy was breaking, copper would be falling hard, but it's not. It corrected and it's holding. So what does that tell you? This is not a collapse in growth and it's not a collapse in the monetary system. Now, what's happening with Dixie and oil? Both are trading around 98. The dollar is sitting below 100, looking weak. Oil surged above 110 and now it's pulling back. At first glance, people may say oil is falling and maybe the demand is weak. But that's not what this looks like. This looks like cooling after a spike. Oil didn't slowly drift up, it jumped. And when something jumps like that, it needs time to settle. At the same time, the dollar is not strengthening, which is the most important thing here. Because in a true risk-off environment, the dollar would be rallying, but it's not. Now let's go one level deeper and look at liquidity. So far, the overnight funding rate is still staying very high at $3.26 trillion. That means the system is still using liquidity heavily. And this is not a relaxed environment. This is a system that is still being supported. And when you combine that with weak bonds, soft dollar, and strong gold, you will start to see the bigger picture. The system hasn't stabilized, and it's just being managed. Now look at equities and volatility. Earlier we had a spike in VIX, and markets looked unstable. But now, VIX is dropping sharply, and SPX is back near highs around 6,700. So short term, things look calm again, panic has faded, but here's the key. This is not resolution, this is stabilization after a shock. Now let's put everything together and look at the big picture. This entire move followed a very clear sequence. Gold moved first, signaling monetary stress. Silver followed, but overshot, driven by leverage. Then came the reset, a violent flush. And now we are in the next phase, repositioning. Not panic, not euphoria, not collapse, just repositioning. So when you look at these markets today, don't just ask, is it going up or down? Ask what phase we are in. Because right now, nothing here suggests the trend is over. Everything suggests the market is resetting and preparing. And one more thing, March was not the end of the move. It was the transfer of pressure. And what we are seeing now is where that pressure is settling. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Market Velugu Light on Markets. See you in another interesting one.